Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another Redstone video. In this one we're going to be taking a look at this awesome 15 by 15 piston house. Now this thing is filled to the gills with various Redstone gadgets and gizmos that I'm sure all of you are going to love, so let's take a closer look. I guess I should get the ball rolling by mentioning the outside of the house, which sadly I cannot lay claim to. I didn't design this thing, this was in fact built by Keralis. Now for those of you who don't know who Keralis is, you really are missing out because he is an awesome YouTuber that makes even better builds. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel down in the description, as well as a link to the video where he shows you how to build this thing, because seriously, look at this place. It's a really awesome looking house, and obviously an amazing house like this does need a little bit of security, which brings me to the first redstone contraption, and that is this lever down here. If we give it a flick, you can see that a wall pops up, and that will prevent any mobs from coming into our house uninvited, because we definitely don't want that to happen. So we just pop this up, the wall goes right the way around the property, and that should protect us. But if we give it a flick once again, you can see that the wall drops down, and then we're able to get inside. Speaking of going inside, how about we take a look? Now sadly we don't have any form of crazy redstone doors or anything like that, but if you just walk in here you can see that actually the lights automatically turn on, which is something that I really quite like. Then off to the right here we have got Bob version 2. I ported him over from the original piston house into this one, and I get the feeling that he likes this one just a little bit more. Then off to the left we have got ourselves pretty much the star of the show for this little area here, and that is this absolutely tiny potion brewing station. When I hit this button here you will see that new potions pop into this chest. We have got ourselves a ton of potions of swiftness, but also new ones begin to get brewed in here, so that when I hit the button again, they will immediately be sent out into this chest so that we can drink them and travel everywhere extremely quickly. Then in this back right hand corner, we have got this little thing. Now this is the ender station. If we hit this button, you will see that exactly 16 ender pearls get dispensed by those dispensers. It's absolutely tiny, and if we take a look down here, you can see the redstone. I've managed to slot it in just underneath the staircase, and it really does work quite nicely. Sadly, there's not too much in the way of redstone contraptions upstairs, but off to the right, we have got my official recording studio. This is where I make all of my videos. You can see my desk with my double monitors, and of course, Benji the cat. There he is. He's looking good. He looks exactly like my cat in real life, and I thought I had to feature him in this build. But anyway, moving on from that room, we have got the bedroom. Here is my double bed, and I've also got this simple redstone lamp mechanism using this lever over here that looks okay. It works fine, and that is pretty much everything up at the top. So now it is time to head downstairs and check out the real deal stuff. Flicking this lever reveals a gigantic, too wide hidden staircase that drops down into the basement. So let's just head down the stairs. The first thing that you can see is this door. I have no idea what it does, but oh! Ah yes, it's the armor stand jump scare device. I'd completely forgot about that one. So yep, that is part of this little build here. But anyway, if we just head inside here, you can see that we have got a ton of stuff going on. First off, we have got this. Now this is my super smelter system. You put all of the items that you want to smelt up here, and then all of the fuel goes in those chests, and this is the output chest, and it is all extremely fast and extremely efficient. So this is the best place to do all of your item smelting. Then in this corner, if you just chuck down this redstone torch, you can see that we have got ourselves a little bit of a secret armory where I can store all of my items completely hidden away behind all of these blocks. Then over in this corner, I have got myself a hidden crafting bench. Now I am really ashamed to say that in the previous piston house I didn't have any crafting benches whatsoever, so I thought I'd go overboard with this one, and as you can see, it's pretty mega. The crafting bench drops down from the ceiling and gets retracted into the floor, and then if we just want to send it away, you can see that it gets pulled back up, and it just looks really very cool. Definitely one of the best hidden crafting benches I can possibly think of. For the final redstone contraption of this build, if I just hit this button here, you can see that the floor drops away and it reveals a few furnaces, an enchanting table, anvil, ender chest, crafting bench, another anvil, another chest, and also a little armor equipper, which is always a good thing to have. Now if we just hit the button once again, you can see it all folds away and it's just completely hidden inside the floor. Now one thing that I just want to point out, which I thought was really quite cool, this glass block here isn't actually a mistake. This is to show you how close all of the redstone contraptions are. That purple stuff there is for the hidden crafting bench, this blue stuff here is for the armory, and then all of this stuff here is for our hidden chests over here. All of them are touching, which is pretty crazy, and I don't often do redstone that close to one another, but surprisingly enough, it all seemed to work. Just like last time, I've worked my MC edit magic and I've copied and pasted this out of the ground onto the surface, then removed all of the sandstone, which is why we have some of the floating bits and pieces. but this should give you a good idea of how much redstone goes into this build. Down at the bottom there, we've got all the hidden bits and pieces. Then, of course, we've got the super smelter. That there is the hidden staircase that we have. And then over in that corner, you can see the armor stand jump scare device and all that good stuff. Of course, if you do want to take a closer look at the redstone behind this thing, then as always, there is a world download down in the description for anyone that wants to check that out. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.